Hi friends, I'm Simplle Batra back from Simplle Digital School today, and today we are going to start up with lecture 12 of Management Information System or Information Systems Management. As you all know, we have already started the series of Management Information Systems. Unit 1 has been covered. Unit 2 you will find in the DBMS playlist, which is a separate playlist in our video series, right? आप सिंपल बत्रा क्लासेस के नाम से भी अगर सर्च करेंगे यू विल गेट द सीरीज ऑफ लेक्चर्स इन द डिफरेंट प्लेलिस्ट, राइट? एंड नाउ टुडे वी हैव MIS lecture 12 which is of unit 3. lecture 11 से हम ऑलरेडी स्टार्ट कर चुके हैं unit 3, so you can go through that. आपको सारे लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिलेंगे. So our today's topic is accessing information needs of the organization. So we'll start from why we have to study this particular topic, then how to gather the information and the various steps to access information needs of the organization. Whenever we are looking forward to run a successful business, it is very important to use efficient tools of information technology. Whenever you are working in a company or you are running a business, you need to use the IT information technology and its efficient tools. Why? Because the reason is the competitive market and the simulation of globalization in the business today due to emergence of internet. Each and every organization is dependent on the internet for sharing of the data, and due to the internet every organization wants to reach to the global level. That is called as simulation of globalization in the business. And the digital firms are emerging today due to the latest technologies like emerging mobile, digital platform and cloud computing and so many online softwares. You can see we have so many latest technologies available these days. We have a mobile digital platform, cloud computing, so many online free softwares are there. So, with the growth of a business at a global level, data management becomes very important. The process of data management involves collecting, validating, storing and processing of information relevant to a particular business. Now what happens? We have to reach to the global level. For that, we need to manage data. Data management becomes very important here, और data management involves कि हम collect करें information को, validate करें, store करें and process it as per need of a particular business. That information must be relevant to a particular business, and this data can be very useful for doing business like cataloging customer information, or data related to market research can be tremendously helpful when it comes to increasing sales. Now what happens whenever we are working in an organization at some good position, the ultimate goal is to increase the sales, right? And to increase the sales, what can help us tremendously? हमें सबसे ज़्यादा क्या help करेगा? We need to have a useful data or process useful information for that particular business. For example, cataloging the customer information so that we can reach the potential customers again and again back. As well as we need to do the market research. So the data related to market research will be really helpful to increase the sales, so that we can target only those customers which are interested in our products and services. For data management, it is very important to gather, access and organize information based on the specific needs of a particular organization. Now, whether it is an application targeted to a specific mission, web enabling business processes, or a complete enterprise resource planning system, which we call ERP also, determining which information system truly meets a company's need is often a challenge. Now, in any organization, if we are looking forward to develop an information system, it can be on various applications, right? It can be a specific mission based, it can be web enabled business processes, जहां हम सारे business processes को online कर रहे हैं, or a complete ERP solution, that is enterprise resource planning system. But the challenge is to find out the absolute information system needs. The challenge is कि एक कंपनी की सारी इंपॉर्टेंट ज़रूरतों को वो इंफॉर्मेशन सिस्टम पूरा करे. So whenever we are looking forward to develop the information systems, we must do the cost benefit analysis also. Information system resources or MIS resources remains quite limited. So each project, that is each application or each information system to be developed, must be analyzed by exercising the cost benefit analysis techniques, also including all kinds of costs and benefits associated to the project. Why we have written this? In the last lecture, the topic was cost benefit analysis and its role in any organization. उसका link आपको description box में मिलेगा. Now what happens कि कोई भी organization when it is looking forward to design or develop an information system or particularly MIS system, resources are very limited, and developing a particular information system here means developing a particular project. So ये हमें चेक करना इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि कॉस्ट बेनिफिट एनालिसिस हो उसका, आर कॉस्ट शुड बी मिनिमम एंड बेनिफिट्स हैज टू बी हायर, राइट? दिस इज important and that is why this particular topic has been included in the unit 2 of the syllabus. Now, moreover, to develop an information system which can achieve the strategic business goals, it is essential to use the information relevant to it only. We are looking forward to achieve strategic business goals through this information system. In case the wrong information is used, the incorrect decision will be taken and that can lead to the major losses to any organization. As we know, decision making is involved at each and every step in the organization, and every decision of an organization is information centric. Information centric means every decision is based on the information which is collected, which is gathered, which is validated, and which is stored and which is organized within the information system. So to access information needs of the organization plays a crucial role here. That is why we are studying this topic, accessing information needs of the organization. So information gathering methods क्या क्या होते हैं? Whenever we are looking forward to develop the information systems, basically we look forward to gather the information from the various sources. There are two kinds of methods which are involved in gathering the information. One is traditional methods, the other one is modern methods. Now, looking forward for the traditional methods, interviews, questioning, questionnaires, observation based, study of existing organizational documents, forms and reports. ये सब वो methods हैं, traditional methods, जहाँ हम customers के साथ या हम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के अलग अलग एम्प्लॉयज़ के साथ डील करते हैं, उनसे इंटरव्यूज लेते हैं, उनसे क्वेश्चनिंग करते हैं, एंड वी ऑब्जर्व द वर्किंग स्टाइल ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इन द ऑब्जर्वेशन, और वी गो थ्रू ईच एंड एवरी रिपोर्ट, forms or the documents of the organization to get the clear picture of which kind of information is used within the organization. And the other methods includes joint application method, rapid application development. These are the methods based on workshops as well as object oriented approaches where we use the latest technologies to have the information gathered. And prototyping involves the modeling, जहाँ हम models को develop करते हैं और उसे analyze करके we try to improve those models. So it is important to identify the needs. So we'll focus a little bit on identifying needs. The process of identifying information system needs is similar to any other sales process. It is more or less like a sales process that we are looking forward for information for any information system. The focus must be on identifying the customer needs in every sense. Now what happens कि for organization the ultimate goal is to increase sales, and sales comes from the customers. So we must be able to reach the potential customers and find out their needs, their expectations, and we must look forward to document them, list them and work upon the same. Moreover, information of all the 3 levels of management and all the functions associated with these levels must be accessible to take the maximum advantage of the information system to be developed. Now, we must be able to analyze the 3 levels of management which we have already studied in the earlier lectures. उन तीनों लेवल पे जो employees are working, उनकी जो information की needs है वो सब information access हो सके उस particular information system से. In the next slide we'll talk about the same. As we have already studied in the information requirements with reference to management levels lecture, कि 3 levels of management are there: top, middle, operational. At a top level, we need strategic information for the long-term planning, and at a middle level, they require tactical information for making control-related decisions, and at an operational level, we require operational information for making day-to-day decisions and short-term planning. So it is quite clear here, if you can see, that the information system must be able to access the information of strategic use for top management, for the long-term planning, and the same information system must be able to give tactical information for taking control-related decisions for the middle level management. And the same information system should be able to give operational information to the operational staff so that they can take their day-to-day decisions quite quickly and accurately too. So it is must. So it's must to have the information system which is accessing the correct strategic information, correct tactical information, and absolute operational information, so that all these operations at all these levels can be done smoothly. So the first step in designing or developing an MIS is to access the information needs of decision making of management at the different hierarchical levels so that the requisite information can be made available in both timely and usable form to the people who need it. देखिए ये बहुत ज़रूरी चीज़ है that any MIS system should be able to access the information needs of all these 3 levels so that all these 3 levels in the hierarchy can take their decisions in very much given time, and the information coming out of information system must be usable also. Such assessment of information needs is usually based on personality, positions, levels, and functions of the management. These determine the various levels of information requirements. So we have seen here that the major focus should be customer and all the employees of these 3 levels of any organization while developing the information systems so that you can access the information needs of all these 3 level employees and customers also. So what are the steps to define, document, and communicate with the business processes and to identify the information system needs? We have to just document down, हमें listing करना होगा कि कौन-कौन सी information systems की needs है in terms of customer, in terms of 3 levels of management, in terms of various business processes which are involved in any organization. Step 1. Complete risk management assessment of an enterprise. In any enterprise, wherever, whichever risks can be there, उन सब risks की एक list बनाना and how to handle it, that is called as risk management, which must be done as a first step. Step 2. Identify all the needs of all external customers. Who are the beneficiaries of the organization? उन सबको we have to keep in mind at a top priority and we need to find out their needs first. Step 3. Develop the position matrices. Developing the position matrix further develops the information necessary to define and document all the business processes. We need to find out the position matrices of all the business processes and we need to document whatever are the needs associated to the various business processes of any organization. Next, step 4, we need to make the teams, that is the document team. Multiple document teams are created and they are given charge to document and maintain all the information needs of associated each individual process or procedure or a tool or different levels of management involved within the organization. Now the evaluation process, which is the step 5, is very important because here we need to verify and validate all the information which has been collected by all these document teams, because wrong information is not allowed. Now let's see the flowchart quite quickly. Determining information system needs process flowchart. We have given a flowchart to make it easy for you to understand, learn and draw it easily in the examination. Conduct position matrix workshops. Firstly, we need to conduct the position matrix workshops, at which processes are of higher priority and then the subsequent ones. Second step, finalize the position matrices, create the document teams so that अलग-अलग document teams को अलग-अलग charge दिया जा सके to do the documentation of information needs of various business processes. And you can see here information system review ko all these document teams will be submitting their documents, and here you have a separate team to determine external customer needs, which are doing customer survey process. Actually, they are dealing with each and every potential customer and try to find out okay, what are their expectations from the organization or the products and services practically, and they make the list or a proper document to write down the needs of any customer. Now, continuing the same flow chart. Now the customer needs have been identified. All the information system review has got all the documents from the various document teams. Now अब इस सबको input मिला document team से, vendors से, other facilitators or consultants whosoever are involved within the organization also. Basically, we try to take input from each and every participating member of the organization. Now this information system review, इसके बाद from this all is the evaluation process, that the information which has been gathered from the various document team is actually correct or not. What information is needed? Why is the information needed? Where does the information originate? Means if it is valid or not, if it is from the right source or not actually. How does the information support our business goals, our strategic goals? What is the system interface? System interface is very important for interacting of the end user. Is this the optimum level of information? Who uses the information for what? Is the system consistent with processes? Is the system consistently able to work with the multiple processes or not? It is checked here. And what changes need to be made is written here, is documented here in the end. Decision as to the information system, and finally the decision is incorporated or documented that if all the information gathered is fine for the organization, or we need to do the certain changes with it. If the changes are required, then all the required changes are also suggested here. We have seen the various methods of gathering information, and lastly we have seen the flow chart on how within the organizations they actually access the information needs of the organization. I hope all of you have been able to understand accessing the information needs of the organization is very important. Please do like the video and keep watching Simplle Digital School. Do write your comments in the comment box. I'll be soon back with the next topic, system development, concept of system. Wish you all the best and have a very, very wonderful time ahead. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.